to whisper in a room full of noise, afraid my truth was something they'd destroy. Kept my smile like armor on my face, but inside I was breaking in 1,000 ways. Friends like shadows here, then gone. Laughed at jokes just to belong, but no one saw the mess in me. I felt invisible in every scene. But late at night I heard my voice, cracked and small, but still a choice to stop pretending, start to feel, to find the parts of me that heal. I'm not alone, I see it now. Every scar, I wear it proud. We rise from pain, we don't erase the broken parts that shaped our grace. You and me, we're not afraid to show the tears, the mess we made. This is our truth, our hearts unsealed. No more hiding, this is real. I hated mirrors, hated light, avoided eyes that saw too right. I chased perfection, lost myself, thought love was something I had to sell. But I've unpacked those younger years, the silence filled with swallowed tears. And though I still don't have it all, I've learned to stand when I would fall. And I see her now, that girl who thought she'd never count. She's still inside but standing tall, no longer small. The quiet's gone, I hear her loud, I belong. I'm not alone, and I won't fade. I found my light in all the shade. We rise from hurt, we claim our names. No more shame inside our veins. You and me, we're strong unchained. We hold our wounds, we bless our pain. This is our voice, our battle cry. We're not broken, we're I used to fake a smile just to blend in, laughed a little louder so they'd let me in. But every mirror showed a stranger's face. Who was she trying to be in all that space? I counted stars outside my window while I drowned in silence, scared to let it show. So many voices, but none of them mine. I kept it all locked up, said I was fine. But I got tired of shrinking, tired of hiding. The truth was quiet, but it kept on fighting. Beneath the fear, beneath the noise, there was still a small and steady voice. I don't need to fit in, I was born to stand out. Built from my scars, I can finally shout. There's fire in my heart, beating strength in my name. No one but me knows how far I came. I found my light in the darkest part. Now I wear my story like a work of art. I'm not alone, I'm not ashamed. I'm rising up, this is my claim. This is my claim. They told me I was too much or not enough, so I broke myself down trying to be tough. Swallowed my truth just to keep the peace, but silence only made the aching increase. This voice is mine, I won't pretend. I've made it here and I won't bend. Every tear made me whole. Every fall fed my soul. I'm not a shadow, I'm the flame, and I'm done playing their game. I don't need to fit in, I was born to stand out. Built from my scars, I can finally shout. There's fire in my heartbeat and strength in my name. No one but me knows how far I came. I found my light in the darkest part. Now I wear my story like a work of art. I'm not afraid, I found my way. This is my voice, nothing left to chase. Nothing left to chase. No one but me, and that's okay. I used to hide in corners of my room, afraid the silence knew me too well. Scrolling through faces that all look fine, while I was breaking quietly as hell. Every mirror told a different lie. I'd fake a laugh, say I'm okay, but inside I was screaming for someone to notice. I've been fading away. But one night I let myself cry. No filters, no pretending, just why. And in that ache, something began. A voice whispering, you still can. I'm not alone, not anymore. Every scar became a part of my war, and I wear them like armor, not shame. I've been through the fire, still I remain. For every girl who's felt too small to be seen, you're not broken, you're what Scrolling through 100 faces, but none of them hear me shout. My voice feels like an echo in a world too loud to care. Even I stopped looking in the mirror, too scared of what's still there. But somewhere deep inside the silence, I heard a whisper barely mine. A fragile truth beneath the damage, saying you're more than how you hide. So I'll stand for the girl I used to bury. Hold her hand when the nights get heavy. No more shrinking just to fit in. I'm done with pretending. I've got scars that I used to cover. Now I wear them like no other. I'm not broken, I'm becoming, and I'm not alone this time. I used to chase perfection, like maybe then they'd stay. Kept quiet when it hurt, learned to smile the fear away. But love that asks you to erase isn't love, it's just control. I thought I was too much to hold, but I was just too real to fold. I cried in bathrooms, danced in shame, let every no burn through my name. But even when my hands were shaking, I was still creating someone worth saving. Now I stand with the girl I used to silence, turn my pain into defiance. No more shadows pulling me in. I finally let the light in. I've got dreams that no one's stealing, built from every shattered feeling. I'm not lost, I'm arriving, and I'm not afraid this I see me now, and I'm I used to scroll past happy faces, wondering why mine never fit the frame. Laughed in rooms full of people, but silence always knew my name. Tried on versions of myself, hoping one would make them stay. But every mask I wore just pushed the real me further away. I heard a voice in the quiet, didn't sound like strength at first, just a whisper rough and honest, but maybe that's what I deserve. I'm done hiding in the corners of my mind. I'm not broken, just unfinished, taking time. And if the world can't see me, I still that's more than enough. I used to sit at the edge of the crowd, hiding my voice, afraid to be loud, smiling so no one would ask me why. I felt like a ghost just passing by. Screens full of people I'll never be, chasing their light, forgetting me, wrote my worth in what I lacked. Every no I heard, I took it back. But in the quiet I heard a sound, a whisper saying you're still around. Tired eyes but they still see, maybe the one I need is me. I'm not broken, just becoming. Every scar's a sign worth humming. I was lost, now I stand tall. Took the fall, but I had it all along. We rise from the cracks we hide. No more running from the fight. I'm not alone, I found my way. Now I know me, I'm here to stay. I told myself I wasn't enough, held every tear like it was tough love. But the mirror showed a different face, one that survived, not one to erase. I see the child I used to blame, she did her best through all that pain. And maybe I don't forgive it all, but I won't shrink just to feel small. I used to flinch when I said my name, now I wear it like a flame. Every fear that tried to drown me taught me how to breathe, how to be free. I'm not broken, just becoming. Every scar's a sign I'm running toward a life I get to choose. I'm the storm and the clear sky too. We rise from the cracks we hide. No more I've arrived, I'm not alone. I found my way, now I know me. I'm not afraid. I've smiled in rooms that felt like cages, nodding through the noise like I could take it. Tried so hard to fit the shape they drew, but every mirror said that's not you. I whispered dreams into my pillow, hid my voice so it wouldn't echo. Afraid if I was real I'd be alone, so I became what they called strong. But late at night I hear a different sound. It's quiet, but it pulls me off the ground. Not a shout, exactly who I need to be. And that's enough. That's more than enough. I scroll through the noise, but no one sees me. 100 filters, but I'm still empty. They say I'm too much or not enough. I laugh in the mirror, but it's not love. Every smile was rehearsed, every silence a scream. Woke up every morning chasing someone else's dream. Swallow my voice just to make peace, but it only left me in pieces. One night I broke, not loud, just quiet. No spotlight, no one to fight it. But in that hush I heard a sound, my own heartbeat, steady, proud. I'm not a shadow, I'm the spark. From every scar I made my mark. No longer begging to belong. I was powerful all along. So if you're lost, come stand with me. We'll rise together, finally free. We're unseen, but we're unbroken. Every soul a truth unspoken. I wore apologies like armor. Let guilt define me, make me smaller. Compare my worth to someone's lie. Told myself real girls don't cry. But now I see through every doubt. My softness doesn't cancel out. The fire I've kept deep inside burns stronger when I stop the hide. I don't need permission to be real. Don't know the world, my pain concealed. Every crack hasn't let light in, and I'm not breaking, I begin. I rewrite the names they gave me. No more shame to shame me. I'm not afraid to take up space. This is my voice, my place. I'm not a shadow, I'm the spark. From every scar I made my mark. No longer begging to belong. I was powerful all along. So if you're lost, come stand with me. We'll rise together, finally free. We're unseen, but we're unbroken. Every soul a truth unspoken. We're not waiting for permission. We are living our vision. We are here, we are the proof. Raw, unfiltered, bold with truth. Say it soft, say it loud. I was enough all along, and so are you. Always were, always will be. I used to fake a smile so well. You never know. I was drowning in my own shell, scrolling through lives I'll never touch. Wishing I could be anyone but me. Was that too much? I spoke in echoes, never in truth. Every mirror didn't know. Whispers under all the noise. Was it fear or was it choice? This is me, learning how to stand. Not for them, just for who I am. Even in the dark, I shine, I glow. Took every scar to let it show. I don't need to be saved, just seen. I'm not alone. I've got me. We rise, we fall, we heal, we bend, but this is not the end. It's where I begin. I remember the words that stay too long. You're too much, you'll never belong. So I made myself small to keep them close. But silence never kept me warm, just froze. There were days I couldn't breathe, caught in a war, I couldn't leave. But I'm not her anymore. I'm not scared of my own story. I looked in the mirror not for beauty but for proof that I survived and I'm still telling the truth. Tears don't mean I'm weak, they mean I feel. And that's how I know I'm real. This is me, louder than before. Not hiding, not asking for more. Every bruise became a part of the flame. Every note just spelled out my name. I don't need to fit in, just be free. I'm not alone. I've got me. We rise, we fight, we breathe, we mend. This isn't just the start. It's who I am. It's who I am. Not broken, just becoming whole again. I used to stare at the ceiling, 3 a.m. truths, nobody listening, not even me. Every smile felt like a borrowed costume, too scared to speak, so I let silence scream. Scared of the mirror, scared of the quiet, laughed at the pain so they wouldn't try it. Kept all my dreams in a box under bed like they disappear if I said them out loud. But one night I heard myself cry, and it wasn't weak, it was alive. The voice I buried deep inside was begging just to be seen. Now I rise, even when I shake. Now I love, even when I break. Every scar, every tear made me. I don't need perfect, I just need real. And I'm alone in how I feel. If you're out there, hold on, breathe in. We're stronger than we've ever been. I told myself I wasn't enough, measured my worth by the love I made up. Tried to be softer, smaller, less, but lost myself in trying to impress. I remember the lies I believed, like you're too much or you'll never be seen. But I've learned truth feels like coming home, even when you walk it alone. So here's to the nights couldn't give in to the voice that said start again, to the girl who kept dancing in the dark, hoping one day she'd feel her own spark. I see her now, she's me, finally free, not who they told me to be. Now I rise, even when I shake. Now I love, even when I break. Every scar, every tear made me. I don't need perfect, I just need real. And I'm not alone in how I feel. If you're out there, hold on, breathe in, we're stronger than we've ever been. No one but me could write this story, but I know now that's the glory. I used to whisper to the dark, hoping no one ever heard me. Held my breath in crowded rooms, afraid they'd see through me. Kept my heart inside my hands, like something I should hide. Smiled like I was fine, but I was breaking every night. One night I looked in the mirror too long, started to hear my own quiet song. The voice I buried deep beneath the noise said, you're still here, you still have a choice. I'm not the girl who fades away, not the Every mirror felt like a war I never won. Scrolling past lives that look so perfect, while I faded behind my own curtain. They laughed like they'd never been broken. I smiled like I wasn't pretending. Even my shadow felt like a stranger, quiet but screaming for someone to listen. One night I heard my heart whisper low, why do you believe you're not enough? I held that silence like it was gold, and for once I didn't run. I'm not hiding anymore. Took the pieces from the floor, turned my pain into my power. I was drowning, now I'm louder. You don't need to fix me, I was always told, just learning to see. Even no one else will stand beside me, I'll still rise, 'cause I've got me. I remember every word they said, like tattoos etched inside my head. Too much, not enough, you'll never be. I wore those chains like jewelry, but I've cried in the bathroom, danced in the dark, built back my soul from the tiniest spark. I used to beg to be loved by the world. Now I'm learning to love the girl. Maybe strength isn't loud, maybe it's just breathing through the breakdown. Every crack taught me grace, every scar found its place. This is not the end, this is where I begin. I'm not hiding anymore. Took the pieces from the floor, turned my pain into my power. I was drowning, now I'm louder. I don't need to fit your frame, I'm fire, I'm soft, I'm brave. Even standing on my own, I'm free, 'cause I've got me. Yeah, I've got me. I used to walk through crowded rooms like I was glass. Everyone saw right through, no one ever asked if I was okay, if I was still breathing. Smiling felt like lying, but I kept repeating that I'm fine, 'cause silence was safer, but the echo at night only grew louder. One day I looked in the mirror, no makeup, no filter, and I saw the eyes of a fighter, not a quitter. I whispered to the girl staring back at me, you don't have to disappear to feel free. I don't need saving, I just needed space to find my own rhythm, to move at my pace. Every scar on my skin is a map to my truth. I stand here alive with nothing to prove. ceiling. Now I'm writing my story, every page, every feeling. I don't fear the dark now. I've been through worse, and every night I survived made this rebound. I don't need perfect, I just need real. Even my broken parts help me heal. I wear my pain like a medal, not shame. Took every no and turned it into my name. Oh, I'm not alone, I've got me. And now I see I was always all I need. I was always all I need. Yeah, one but me. I used to whisper just to hear myself breathe. Kept the lights low so the shadows wouldn't leave. Laughed with people, but it never reached my chest. I wore a smile like armor, looked fine, felt less. I counted days like raindrops on the glass. Each one passing, but the ache would always last. Felt like a ghost in my own skin, trapped in a silence too loud to live in. But one night I stood in the mirror, eyes red. No more lies to quiet the noise in my head. Maybe being broken was my first real sign that even the cracks could be part of the design. I'm not afraid of falling anymore. These scars, they taught me what I'm fighting for. From the dark I found my light again. No more hiding, I know who I am. And if you've ever felt alone like me, you're not alone, come and breathe. We're rising now, hand in hand. This is our truth. This is who I am. I remember wishing I could disappear. Wore invisibility like it was couture. Tried to shrink, to fit, to please, to bend. But no one ever wins by playing pretend. Told myself I wasn't worth the noise. Knew that dreams rewound my I used to fake a smile till it cracked my face. Laughed so loud, but I hated the sound. It made room full of people, but I felt erased, like I was screaming into empty space. Every mirror was a stranger's stare. Tried to fit in, but I was never there. Kept my voice low so I wouldn't offend. Wrote my words in pencil, erased it again. One night I broke, but it wasn't the end. I looked at the mess like a long lost friend. Asked myself, why do you hide your light? And for the first time I didn't lie. I'm not broken, I'm becoming. Every scar is something. Survived and now I see there's power in being me. I walk through the quiet, but now I'm not silent. I'm rising, finally free. This is me, There were days I begged to be someone else. Compare my story to everybody else. Burn my truth just to keep them warm, but all that hiding just kept me torn. I hated the tremble inside my voice. Thought I had to earn the right to rejoice, but pain taught me how to feel it all and still get back up after every fall. No more shrinking to make space for fear. I see the girl in the glass so clear. She's not too much, she's more than enough. And now she's singing loud and tough. I'm not broken, I'm becoming. Every scar is something. I survived and now I see there's power in being me. I walk through the quiet, but now I'm not silent. I'm rising, finally free. This is me, I used to stare at my phone till the morning light, pretending I had plans just to feel alright. Smiles that cracked like glass, quiet in the crowd. Felt like I was fading while the world spun loud. I dressed up in armor just to walk outside, laughed at the jokes while I was breaking inside. No one saw me drowning in plain sight. Guess I got good at saying I'm fine. But late at night I heard a voice. It sounded like me, but with choice. Whispered, you've always been more than enough. And for once I listened instead of giving up. I'm still standing, scars and all. Learn to rise every time I fall. Found my fire in the quiet pain. No more hiding in the pouring rain. If you're out there feeling small, you're not broken, you're standing tall. This is for the ones who had to fight to breathe. We're still here and we still believe. I remember nights crying on the bathroom floor, thinking if they really knew me they'd walk out the door. Try to be perfect, disappear, but silence only made the shame louder to hear. Looked in the mirror, hated my own face. Every flaw like a crime I couldn't erase. But pain taught me how to understand that healing starts when you take your hand. So I wrote my story one line at a time. With every word I reclaim what was mine. The girl I was and the one I become, they both deserve love, not just from someone. I'm still standing louder now. Don't need permission to take up space. Somehow I've got a voice and I'm not afraid to tell my truth in every note I play. If you've been bruised, if you've been burned, know your strength can still return. We're the chorus of the ones who chose to stay. Still standing, finding our own way. Still standing, and that's more than okay. I used to walk like a ghost in my own skin, smiling just enough to keep the silence in. Scrolling past perfect faces every night, wondering why I never felt quite right. Friends and photos, but I'm not in the frame. Kept shrinking myself just to fit in the game. I'd laugh at the jokes, pretend I was fine, but I cried in the dark just to feel like I'm mine. I hit the floor just to hear my heart break. Thought maybe pain was the only thing real, but one breath deeper, something shifted. A voice inside began to heal. Now I see me in the mirror, finally clear, not broken, not too much, just sincere. I don't need a fake, a smile to belong. Every scar I've got just makes me strong. We rise from the quiet, we fight through the fear. Together we're loud and we're still here. This is my voice, this is my fire. I'm not afraid of who I am. I remember all the things they used to say. You're too sensitive, why can't you change? I carved apology into my skin for sins that weren't even mine to begin. But I wear shame like a second skin. I'm done letting shadows decide who I've been. No more silence to make them feel tall. I found my truth, I'm done feeling small. Let the tears fall, I won't hide anymore. They water the roots of the girl I fought for. I bled for this voice, I earned this name. Not perfect, but powerful all the same. Now I see me in the mirror, brighter than gold. A story of fire, finally told. I don't walk alone, I walk with pride. With all my sisters burning bright by my side. We rise from the quiet, we shine through the pain. Our hearts beat louder than the shame. This is our voice, this is our flame. We're not afraid of who we are. I used to whisper, now I sing, and I won't stop for anything. in crowded rooms, smile like I had something to prove. Numb to the noise, fading in the light. No one saw the war I fought inside. My phone lit up, but I felt alone. 1,000 likes, but none felt like home. I told myself you're fine, just play the part, but every word chipped at my heart. Late at night, I face my reflection, tight eyes full of silent questions. Who am I when no one's watching? What if this pain means I'm still growing? I'll stand as I am, no more hiding my face. Scars on my skin tell me I found grace. I used to break just to feel alive. Now I rise, I won't apologize. We're not alone in this fight to belong. Every crack makes our voices strong. So if you're lost, take my hand. Together we'll stand as we are. I remember wishing I could disappear, faking smiles just to hold back tears. Every mirror was a battlefield where I begged myself just to feel real. People talked like they knew my name, but not the nights I drowned in shame. I wore silence like perfume, trying to make my pain less true. I'm done making myself smaller to fit in spaces I was never meant to sit. I've cried, I've broken, I've healed, I've bled. Now I wear my truth like armor instead. I am not what I feared I'd be. I'm stronger 'cause I chose to see me. I'll stand as I am, no more shadows to chase. The girl I was paved the way to this place. I didn't fall, I learned how to fly on wings I built from every goodbye. We're not alone, no more hiding our light. Even the dark can give birth to fight. So if you're lost, take my hand. Together we'll stand as we are. So here I am, loud and unafraid, wearing every name I gave away. Not perfect, but I finally understand. I was whole all along. I'll stand as I am. I used to count the cracks on my bedroom wall, talking to the silence like it knew me at all. Scrolling through a life that didn't feel like mine, smiling in the mirror just to buy more time. They said be pretty, be perfect, stay small, but I was screaming loud behind that smile. Felt like a ghost in my own skin, like I was born just to disappear again. But late at night I heard a voice, it sounded like my own. Said you're not broken, you're just alone. And I saw the cracks were where I broke. from the heartbreak. Tears carve rivers through my soul. But look at me, I'm whole, I'm bold, I'm gold. They can't erase the fight I found. Every fall just built this ground. I'm not lost, I'm not afraid. I finally see myself and I choose to stay. Now I rise, and I won't apologize for taking up space, for burning bright. This is my voice, this is my truth. No one else decides what I'm worth but me. No one but me. I'm not flawless, but I'm free, and that's the strongest I've ever been. No more silence, no more lies. I stand tall in my own light. I was always enough inside.
I used to wonder if I'd ever feel seen. Now I see myself. And that's where everything begins.
I used to count the cracks in my ceiling. Felt like they knew me better than anyone did. Smiling in pictures but barely breathing. Hiding the silence I carry within. Every night I play the same old lie. I'm fine, just tired, but I never knew why. Like I was fading out, piece by piece. Even my shadow felt like a stranger to me. But somewhere in the quiet I heard a sound, a voice I'd buried deep, trying to climb out. Whispers through the static in my mind. Maybe you're not broken, just waiting to rise. I'm not alone in this fight. I found the light I had inside, burning brighter through the cracks. Every scar I'm taking back. And if you feel like you're unseen, like you're too lost to ever be free, just hold on, let the hurt breathe. We're stronger than we ever believed. I wore shame like it was fashion, trying to fit into who they wanted me to be. Every you're not enough, stuck like lashes, but I'm done bleeding for their fantasies. I still hear the echoes of doubt, telling me I should tone it down. But now I talk back louder each time. I'm not here to disappear, I'm here to shine. I looked in the mirror, met my own eyes. For the first time, didn't wanna hide. That girl I hated, she's still standing, bruised but God, she's demanding to live without fear, to speak without shame, to dance in her power, call her own name. I'm not alone in this fight. I found the fire never died. Every tear was just a spark. Now I'm glowing in the dark. And if you've ever lost your way, felt like you
was just waiting to be full of myself again.